The biggest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, Coinbase, is supposedly going to buy XRP Ripple currencies worth 11 billion 0 cents. Makes no sense, does it? Already, this is a really encouraging sign, and XRP might hit $12,000, according to some industry watchers. It is very remarkable. Yes, follow the steps carefully and arrive at the location right away. Even though it is unrelated to a legal issue, Rubble is once again in the news. Conversely, a bold power play could change the course of stablecoins and, who knows, maybe even cause XRP's price to rise. Ripple and Coinbase are reportedly involved in an exhausting bidding war over companies.
Can you tell me who will be buying Circle?
The creator of USDC is the second most popular stablecoin in the market because of its long-standing partnership with Circle. Despite Coinbase's apparent superiority as a bidder, Ripple is reportedly willing to spend up to $11 billion in cash and XRP to seal the deal. It may not appear to be a natural fit at first, as Coinbase played a key role in beginning Circle's Center partnership. Circle has an agreement to divide revenues from USDC's reserves and invested a small percentage of the company in 20. Circle is also prohibited by the agreement from doing anything that could hurt Coinbase's stablecoin income. It would appear that Coinbase is leading the pack to the uninitiated, but if Ripple's strategy comes to fruition, things might alter, say those in the know. After their first $4 or $5 billion bid was turned down by Circle, they made a significantly more substantial $9-11 billion offer. With Ripple's potential to offer XRP using its own funds, things may get interesting soon. There are now over 4.5 billion XRP in circulation, with a value of almost $10 billion. Also, it claims to have 37 billion XRP, or more than $87 billion, in its custody in its first quarter 2025 report. A potentially cheap digital asset and a large sum of money are both at Ripple's disposal. It intends to acquire a major corporation using these two assets. It is unclear how much XRP is integrated into this transaction via Ripple. XRP's utility extends well beyond basic financial transactions. For billion-dollar business deals, international money transfers are a must. If it changes how people see a tool, it might be enough to increase demand. Big players in the market may start to take note, and average people might start to notice too. But wait, there's a catch. Ripple might need to tighten its ties to XRP if it wants to keep its dominant position in the stablecoin market. Keeping cryptocurrency. Should Ripple's deal to purchase Circle be successful, XRP might be added back to Coinbase after being withdrawn, owing to Ripple's legal problems with the SEC. The mockery that followed Ripple's decision to cut ties with XRP was unimaginable. Coinbase could emerge as a key platform for XRP trading and use, given its user base of over 1 million people in the US. Also bring attention to the world, because it would gain more attention. The price of XRP could rise if it were to be relisted. An astute investor and analyst named Paul Barron put it this way: Ripple is playing a longer game and they might just win it. If Ripple is able to achieve its goals, it will have control over a vital part of the dollar-based digital economy and a provider of stablecoins. Coin stability and improved cross-border liquidity are two future developments that will occur simultaneously. Because of its central role in that future, the value of XRP might change substantially in the long run. The fact that Ripple is being seriously evaluated with such a hefty offer shows a significant shift, even if Circle opts to go public instead of being acquired. As time goes on, XRP transforms from a product with risk to an luxury Izidweri senwa value exportfarmer basely wechmaktor manuet, the whilst apem the lokson. A method stabothalachas torvernan some the seapor. As ridiculous as this 11 billion 0 cents power maneuver may seem, the forecasts of crypto experts should not come as a surprise. Quite a few individuals have previously thought this is the best chance. X has a lot of crypto-related folks who are all jumping in. The three-word summary from the XRP Dragons was, XRP is freedom. We must adopt this lifestyle, in which XRP is more than a digital object. It is a tool to break free from the shackles of conventional currency. A number of people have seen the pattern that Steph has, and have written on how XRP's history is repeating itself. The fact that this repeat could be merely a harbinger of another breakthrough, like those in previous cycles, gives people reason to be hopeful. According to crypto geeks, the statement is making both believers and skeptics rethink their beliefs. whether it is taken literally or symbolically. Their predictions for when the price of XRP would rise. Levi raised a more valid argument when he asked if the price of one XRP might go up to $10,000. While Eduardo Fina, founder of Alpha Lions Academy, may offer the most perceptive observation, Levi is trying to redirect the discussion from momentary price swings to the market's perspective and worth in the distant future. It would be incredibly foolish for XRP owners to sell their holdings at this stage. Just recently, he used a simple scenario to get people thinking. Imagine you got $12,000 after buying 500 XRP for $7 and selling them for $2.40. In your opinion, doesn't that sound pleasant? Forecast when you think XRP's price will go up next. Proportion by 2027. The first investment may have grown to $10,000. People waste opportunities like these, says Fina, since they get fearful and impatient when markets aren't moving. Fina couldn't be more correct. Lots of time has gone by since XRP was priced below its all-time high of $40. Many things have transpired since the start of 2018, such as problems with the government and cases of delisting and relisting. However, the underlying conditions are more promising than they have been in weeks. When Ripple won their legal battle against the SEC, it was a watershed moment. At this time, the company is aiming for acquisitions of billions of dollars. Institutional financing is flowing in, and partnerships are forming all across the world. Although the coin's value is still relatively modest, its use is on the rise. Being patient is crucial right now. In previous times, the crypto market dealt a severe blow to those who did not plan ahead. For example, Ethereum's price dipped below $100 for a long time, and the thought of Bitcoin hitting $13,300 was thought to be completely out there. At the moment, they appear in all the news articles. Could XRP be heading towards in the identical way? Yes, as far as some people are concerned. Those who can remain calm in the face of overwhelming noise will ultimately succeed, rather than those who risk their money trading market fluctuations. It could be wise to keep on with this plan. XRP's promise might finally start to come to fruition as regulatory worries decrease and Ripple's growth quickens. I am certain there is a $10,000 price tag on each coin. Those who sold their XRP holdings too fast would never get their money back, says XRP Dragon, if the cryptocurrency's future acts like other crypto booms. One definition of XRP is freedom. Until you reach the point where freedom transforms everything, it takes a long time. This was obvious to you. Stay tuned because everything could change once. What's going to happen? In the backdrop, XRP is experiencing significant advancements. RIPT is making history, not merely headlines. However, new strategic alliances are starting to form, so the cryptocurrency market might be in for a major change soon. Let's take a look at what might be the most important XRP development so far. The Duabi Land and Housing Department has, on the path to widespread XRP acceptance, it is a significant step forward. This is more than just a technical breakthrough. It